Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, and today I'm going to make a video that I was not expecting in the least, and I'm sorry for background noise. I haven't made a video for over 2 weeks because I haven't had a chance to be alone in the house, but what you gonna do? I didn't intend to make this video, however, I got the idea a few months ago talking about this, and I just couldn't get it out of my head no matter what I did. So I have a feeling that once I make the video, then it'll finally leave my head and I'll see how it does, if it helps anybody. I really hope it does help somebody, even though it's kind of outside the norm of the videos that I make. Today I want to talk about dissociation or depersonalization. I will try to put the definition up on the screen if I can figure out how to do that in the editing. So dissociation is hard to explain to someone who may not have it or has never experienced it before, and I truly hope that you've never experienced it before because it's not fun. But it is a, let's say, condition or something that happens to your brain when you're feeling overwhelmed or scared or stressed. There can be multiple different types of triggers where you kind of mentally separate yourself from what is happening around you. It's not done intentionally, purposely or anything like that. How it feels, or the best way I can describe it, is, let's say you're in a car and the car is your life. So you're supposed to be driving, you're supposed to be at in the driver's seat, but instead you're in the passenger seat. Or you're watching a movie of your life versus actually living the movie of your life. It's a mental separation from everything that's going on, like I previously stated. And I'm gonna try really hard not to dissociate while making this video. Again, it is not something that you do willingly or anybody wants to do. It's not something trendy, or anything like that. I take an antidepressant. I'm not ashamed of that. I don't necessarily share it. I'm mentioning it because it is relevant to this video. I take an antidepressant. Before I took my antidepressant, I used to dissociate a lot, like almost every day. It wasn't like a permanent state of mind, but it was very common for my brain to just detach. And another good way to describe it is feeling like you're dreaming all the time, feeling like you're asleep and you're sleepwalking through your life. So I used to have that almost every day to some extent. At some point, I would dissociate and just completely disconnect to everything that was going on around me. Now that I've been taking an antidepressant, it happens a lot less frequently. The last dissociative, if you can call it that, I don't really know the different forms of the word to use. I'm using my hands a lot in this video. That I can describe it as. There is going to be a lot of edits in this video because my brain is starting to dissociate. Because whenever I think about dissociation or how much I used to have it, experience it, my brain is like, oh, I know what that is. Let's do it. And it's really annoying, and I knew this was going to happen making this video, and that's why I've been sitting on this video idea for over a month. The reason why I I resisted making this video was because I knew I would probably start to dissociate while making it. And but I also really wanted to make it for people that felt alone if they didn't know what this feeling was. Remember what I was saying earlier. I am on an antidepressant. I used to dissociate to some extent almost every day, and now it is very rare that it happens. The last episode, if you can call it that I had was about 3 weeks ago, where I watched a video of somebody talking about dissociating, depersonalizing, talking about oh my god. Anyway, it used to happen a lot more frequently than it does now. And I was depressed. That's the reason I started taking the medication, and now I'm no longer depressed because the medication is actually working. I dissociate a lot less now. But yeah, all those descriptions that I gave are things you can feel, ways that dissociation feels, and of course it's different for everybody. Everybody has different experiences. But the ultimate reason I wanted to make this video was because I wanted to make sure people didn't feel alone, especially going into the holidays, especially considering this pandemic. For a lot of people, the holidays are never easy. I know they're never easy for me. And going into the holidays, no matter what holiday you celebrate, also with the pandemic, is going to be 10 times harder. And people that suffer from mental illness, or even if they just dissociate and don't know what it's called, or depersonalize and don't know what it's called, I want them to feel like they're not alone, and I hope this video helps them. What I tried to do when I realize I am dissociating, it's gonna sound so stupid, but I try to, first, it takes me a long time to realize that I'm dissociating, and the whole reason I can realize that I'm doing it right now is because I'm talking about it. It takes you a little while to realize, and people who dissociate can hide it very, very well if they don't want anyone to know, is grounding yourself. Trying to, like earlier in the video, I put on a lotion called Autumn Blooms. It's nothing particularly that helped me before, but it's just, oh, that's a strong smell that I can like put my hands up to and smell, be like, okay, think about that smell, immerse yourself in that smell. Also drinking water, and not beating yourself up about it either. There's a lot that goes on in your head when you are depersonalizing, and it's not your fault. Again, I'm not doing this willingly. My brain just knows how to do it. This will go away. It's not, for me, it is not a permanent thing. For some people, unfortunately, it is a permanent thing. So after this video, I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna go talk to family members, and I'm gonna clean the house and eat lunch, and hopefully that will ground me. The point is to do familiar things to ground yourself. Smells, drinking water, eating something if you're hungry. Try to fall into a routine, like, okay, this is what I do when I dissociate. And, like, for example, if I start dissociating when I'm at work, there's nothing I can do about that. I'm at work. You know, it can't be helped. I am going to wrap this video up because I can't focus. But I will be okay. And you will be okay as well. And I am so sorry if you experience something like this. And I also want you to know that you are not alone. Please be safe out there. Please make good choices. Please love yourself and do the right thing for yourself, and know that you are not alone. And I will talk to everyone in my next video. Bye.